Ever tried scraping websites for data only to get blocked, hit captchas, or some geo restrictions? Today, I'll show you how to scrape data like a pro, safely, efficiently, and at scale. Data scraping can be tricky, especially from some serious platforms like Amazon here. They rate limit hard and they can block you if they see repeated requests from the same IP. Some content is only available in certain regions, let's take Netflix for example, and when we have so many problems, they multiply really quickly. For example, I have my YouTube to blog project where I'm turning YouTube videos to blog posts automatically, and here I'm basically scraping the YouTube for captions in order to know what to put into those blog posts. So YouTube again is a serious platform and they could block me if they see that I'm hitting their API or that I'm going from the same IP on their website multiple times. So how do professionals scrape data effectively? There are a few key principles, but the most important one is the IP rotation strategy. So we are rotating different IPs and the platform doesn't know where we're coming from. So it thinks that we are coming from different countries, from different IPs, but in our case, it's all from our side, from one IP. We just need to use reliable proxies and to handle geo content if that one is needed. And one tool I've been using to implement these best practices is DataImpulse. It's a proxy service. You can use it to rotate your IPs, to access content in different areas, and also to automate all those requests. For instance, I have here my OrcDev residential proxy, and I'm using this proxy access inside of my code so I can rotate different IPs. And I can even here choose different countries if I want some region-specific content. And when you prepare everything in your dashboard, it is really easy to implement it. You just have your proxy URLs, you put them inside of one array, you manually rotate through those IPs, and you call whatever you need to scrape. For me, I was here scraping the YouTube videos and then turning them to blog posts. And the perfect example is my YouTube to blog project. First, I used some packages and it was working perfectly. It was scraping the data, but right after 10 or 15 times somebody created a blog, YouTube would just block me. So I needed some long-term solution. Then I started investigating about efficient and pro scraping of data, and rotating IPs is definitely the way to do it. So what is actually happening when we try to scrape the data in this application? I'm putting here the YouTube URL that we are sending to our application in order for the data to be scraped. I click convert and we are getting all the captions and all the necessary data from that YouTube page that is needed for us to send to AI in order to create this blog post. So this would work perfectly with some packages if this was only me using this application. But you can see that this one is on a public domain, youtube2blog.com, and basically we can have 50 multiple requests for the same thing in the same time on YouTube page. And YouTube would definitely recognize that and it would just block the server IP. So what are we doing? We are actually rotating the IPs, and all of those 50 requests are coming from different IPs. And that way, our application is safe, it's reliable, and it will work every time. So we can create these blogs successfully. But to rotate IPs successfully, I needed a reliable proxy service, and that's how DataImpulse came into this story. And this is not just for YouTube to blog, of course. Proxies can be used for a bunch of things like AI testing, market research, SEO monitoring. The key with proxies is that you can collect data reliably. And here are a few quick tips how to scrape like a pro. First thing, as we said, always rotate proxies and user agents so the platform, website, or whatever it is doesn't know where are you coming from. Then test your workflow in small batches first. I think this is really important. Put some rate limit first on your side before sending it to the other side, because it can if you send 1 million requests, you can get blocked forever. And respect site rules and rate limits. When I say this, I mean from your side. So check out the rules and everything and set up the proxies in that way that works with those rules. And the fourth, final one is monitor for blocked requests or errors. put some logging inside of your system so you knows when something happens, like it can send you an email or something. That would be really good. I hope this video helped you out, warriors. You have the link in the description below. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. I'm always answering, or you can come to the Discord channel. And for more content like this, join the mighty Horde, subscribe.